Why, howdy partner! How's it going today? We're finally back in the fire temple. I was so happy that we finally found the keys for it, because there's actually a key ring. Because I totally forgot that was actually a an option that I selected, and we have butter boots, so we're actually gonna go, well, right to this Goron, because I think there's a key in here, but we might as well just go right to Volvagia, because we also have the boss key, which is also part of the key ring, and I'm so happy that's the case, otherwise I would have no idea what the key is, and the first check was a beautiful bloopy anyways. Oh goodness, I love the music in here. I'm so happy that it's this bonus race song, and let's not fall right into the lava. Not that it would be that bad of a deal, because eventually we got ourselves the Goron tunic on us, but I don't think it would make us go into a void. At least I'm not really sure. And this is beautiful music for Volvagia right here. Yeah, you shoot your fire. Now we'll take the boots off so that we can actually hit Volvagia. I also have to wonder if ice arrows would actually work. And the nice part about having the hammer is that this, I think, is the only weapon that would actually really work against Volvagia. But mind you, we could actually shoot it with arrows. It's kind of interesting. Oh, you can't. I always thought you would be able to shoot it with that, but I'm not really sure. But also, while we are, of course, fighting a boss right now, the question of the day: what is your favorite boss and or mini boss here? There's a bunch of good bosses out there. So you can't shoot it with the arrow, it's just kind of hard to actually aim at it, which is unfortunately, and at this point it just becomes invincible. Like, that's what I mean, you need the hammer in order to actually be able to do damage properly to it. I think that's kind of interesting. I think that should be the last hit right there. Yeah, very easy. It feels like King Dodongo was harder than Volvagia, which you would think Volvagia would be harder than King Dodongo, but you know what? It's fine, I'm not really going to question it. And this is also a very brutal death. I actually feel so bad for the dragon right here, but we need to get it out in order to defeat the Dodongos and get his item, which will be some bombs. I love the noise that it also just gave us. There's like oh, I love how it also showed this cutscene, and we got ourselves the water medallion, which is actually a really funny one that we actually got. And oh, like, it was actually showing the cutscene here, although Darunia's not showing up. I'm guessing that's just because it's a randomized item that we can get in here. And yo, I totally forgot that it actually becomes super clear up here as well. It's really awesome. I'm also not really going to bother going up that beanpole, because I'm pretty sure all that's up on that volcano is is a recovery art. And we got some indestructible pots there, or at least more precise pots for whatever reason. Just don't want to break. And I think these two then either have nothing in them or they have fairies. Okay, I figured it probably would be a fairy. I also just realized Navi is the same color as a pink fairy. That is actually really cute. Unless that was actually just another one. Nope, that was this Navi. I just wanted to double check to make sure there was nothing else in this room aside from just a Goron and a boss. One thing interesting about this room too in Master Quest is that for some reason these torches are not lit. I believe you actually have to light them in order to activate a chest or something like that. But it's also just a random eye in that room. I don't really know why they had that change in particular, but I also don't know why I find that change to be so interesting as well, but I just do. And there's also so many bubbles in this room. It's like, what is up with that? I mean, I love bubbles. I love how they barely are doing anything. They're just kind of jumping up to say hello, but still. And okay. Oh, can't even see what did we even get from that? Did it just drop down? Like, where did you go, bro? I'm also hoping that we'll be able to find the Saga of Time so we can get some of these blocks off. Question is it going to be in a temple or is it going to be outside of a temple? I've you guys want to guess where it could be, my guess is that it's probably going to be outside of the temple, but it's still very possible that it could be in here, because we already have basically all the items that we can. We're just looking for a few songs. But hello, you beautiful Goron. No, you don't need to release them, but I still want to release them. Especially with that music right there, it feels like we just got an item, even though all we're doing is just releasing a little Goron back into the wild. Ow! Oh, a bubble. I mean, I'm sure that made the bubble really happy actually being to hit Link. We have to wonder what goes on inside those bubbles' brains. Do they just want to like bounce around? Do they want to purposely target Link or Beatrice in the arcades on purpose like the keys do? I don't know, what do you think was on inside of a bubble's head? And speaking of keys, this is definitely a keys-driven room. I think there's 4 of them. I'm hoping one of these enemies is also going to be able to drop some magic for us. We could drop down here. This is another change that's in Master Quest 2, is that if you try to drop on the block before it goes up like this, you'll actually get shot off from the fire. For some reason, there's just a ring of fire that just engulfs that, that block. And ooh, right, a sluggy room. Ice slug. We're gonna have to get you out of here, buddy. And I'm sorry I have to kind of flip you around. As we just kept missing it. Oh, this guy too. But that's okay. I also wonder if ice arrows are going to be weakening them or not either. And that one didn't drop another item. Well, that one didn't drop an item. The first one didn't drop an item either. So can we get to this one in time? I don't think so, because I think we need to actually get the block down first. So I don't know why I just shot that before even going in. And it just goes off so quickly. I also totally forgot that for this one up here, you actually just need to like, drop a bomb, or go there that quickly. What is up with these like super fast ones? I don't even know if that's going to like reach. It doesn't. I just wanted to get out of the way so we don't get shot off. Also interesting how some of these rooms you can actually just like grapple on. Okay, I think that's a little bit too far. And it is. Okay, let's just probably properly drop the bomb this time. That, there we go. I was gonna say, sometimes you can actually grapple on to like these climbable wall areas. Other times you can't. But for these ones it makes sense because it feels unlike the vines. Actually, that I was thinking about it. Why can we grapple onto the vines? You would think they would break it, and this would make a little bit more sense. But maybe the walls in here are just too much of a gap to be able to climb it. I'm sorry, Link. Ow. At least the rolling meatballs are kind enough to like stop once they actually hit Link. And ooh, we don't have Ferror's Wind, so going in this room could have been kind of sketchy. We could have just like fallen right down there. And the evil fire room, and by evil fire I mean the room that just lights up randomly. That's another thing where I'm just like, why are like these temples so dangerous? Like, I get Ganondorf was here, but he wasn't here that long ago. Like, did Ganon set this trap right here, or was this from the Gorons? Like, who set this? Why is it so dangerous? Why are there bubbles in here? And I love how you can just jump behind the fire. I'm pretty sure we actually need to bring a box in this room. Could be wrong, I'm also glad that doesn't just like one-shot KO poor Link. Well, we can climb up there and get the chest up there, but I want to make sure there's nothing in this room before we do that. Oh, okay. I see. It just brings us back to the slug area, slug moth. I don't know why you went back, because really going to where that slug is right now brings us to another beautiful Goron. I love these enemies so much. Hi Goron, yes I am releasing you, sir. But bye, please stay safe. I also have to wonder how to get out of here. Like, I'm guessing they probably jump around or something like that, or roll through lava. Who really knows? It's like, how did... Actually, I know how they got in here, but like, how did the Darunia get in here? Okay, Slug, please do not just launch me off. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, just gonna get you off like that, so you don't also shove us off into these boulders over here that seriously look like giant meatballs. I like I like how that one brought us right here. No, I don't think so, Sally. I don't think so. Getting over to that Goron though might be a little bit more awkward. I don't know why I decided to put water boots on for this. I also totally forgot this Goron down there. There's so many Gorons. It feels like there's more Gorons in here than there was when we first went to Goron City, or rather, before 7 years passed. I was gonna say, does this one not have a chest? I'm pretty sure all these Gorons are supposed to have chests with them. It's also too bad you can't just watch them move off elsewhere. It feels like the Gorons would probably have rolled past all these boulders and stuff like that. I'm guessing we're gonna get a green rupee here. Oh, we gotta recover it. It was green though, so I was partially right, but not exactly. And now it's a bit dangerous again to go back down here. It's too bad there's no like ladder or anything to be able to get back up to the top here. Nope. But when we fall down, thank you, Boulder, for avoiding us. That's why you don't run into rooms like this when you don't know where you're actually going. Oh, that would have been so cool if you could actually break these boulders with the hammer, but then again, that would be a little bit too OP for the hammers. Also, I really like how you can actually hear the Gorons enter or leave, open and close the doors rather when you go through. That's that little detail, but again, still too bad you can't just actually see them do that. Like, that would have been so cool. So now we'll go down here. Hopefully not get hit by the fire. That would be kind of funny, but it would also be like, bruh? Got a Deku shield. That is a very brave Deku shield for staying in that chest for that long. It could have easily burnt in there. But also, why is there a wooden chest in the fire temple? Like, you would think that would also burn. Ow. I'm so sorry. It's another one of those walls that just cannot be broken with the hammer. Like you would think you would be able to, but mind you, sometimes an explosion is a lot more powerful than a hammer. I also have to wonder how these keys end up being fire keys. Like, do they go into the lava, or is there a torch around here that would allow them? I don't know, but either way, we're about to free another Goron right here. So how to do, partner? I love the Gorons so much. They're probably one of my favorite races. I would say the Zoras are probably my favorite, and the Twilight actually. Like between Twilight and Zoras, what's your favorite race in the Zelda universe? It could also just be Yetis, because we know there's at least 2 of them, because we got Yeta and Yeti, or Yeti and Yeto, whatever the couple's name is in Twilight Princess. Now back to the top.
A few minutes later.
Right here is one of those walls I was talking about where you can just easily grapple onto. But then we got the similar structures just hanging off, like in the slug room, that you can't just grapple onto. I don't know the logic behind that, but like, I'm not gonna question it because it's video game logic. Oops, I am so sorry, Link. Oh, poor guy. He's getting getting crushed. But this wall right here is what I mean by like, sometimes you could just grapple onto the same exact materials that you could in the slug room, but not when they're hanging out. There must be like different materials or something like that. Why do you guys think the reason or is behind that? I would love to hear very silly reasons. Like, maybe... maybe it's just like very brittle and Link doesn't want to grapple onto it. Or maybe it's just way too strong for the hook shot. It also makes a lot more sense in terms of grabbing onto vines and these walls. If they were the hook shot, where the I wasn't the grapple hook, the claw shot instead of the hook shot. So how are we supposed to get onto that keyed wall then, if we can't make it back on this side? Well, we could use the hover boots. The hover boots just make it so much more free to go into these temples and stuff like that. Especially the forest temple, when you just have to go and bring boxes everywhere, but now you can just skip a lot of these things. And oh yes, how you're actually supposed to get to the main boss room. Well, this is a very determined keys. It's just like trying to hit poor Beatrice when he's down already. Like, how rude of it. And I made it this time. I'm just gonna hammer these. It could easily be a heart container though. Ooh, we'll definitely take all the rupees because, again, we still have Granny and another like 200 rupee character that we can buy stuff from. So the more rupees, the merrier. Just saying with shop sanity. Don't know why I thought this was a real one. Like, get out of here, buddy. Hey, we got another flare dancers. I seriously love these guys, and I also love how it just gives. I mean, that works too. And I love how it also brings out multicolors as well, depending on which phase it is. So with these guys then, what's your favorite color from these? Because I just say mine is either the purple one or the green one. I don't know about them. I think it's just because they're so subtle. And this time I was actually able to hit them in one go, like this right here. It looks so pretty. I don't know what about it, but I just like it. And a whole lot quicker than it was the one that we just defeated last episode. We take that on also because I just wasn't targeting it. And okay, now I see why he was trying to go into the top view camera, because it's a movable one. It's also interesting how in Master Quest I think there's only like one flare dancer, but then in Vanilla, which of course we're doing right now, it doesn't. It just has two for whatever reason, possibly even three. And okay, oh, just barely didn't make it to this one. That's so sad. But that's okay. I kind of saw that coming. Okay, now we're in the little puzzle room. Also, don't know why for this. What? Hello, camera. How's it going? I was gonna say, I don't know why for that one you need to hammer grit down. Maybe it's because it needs to be a little bit heavier. But if that was the case, you would think you could just use like the iron boost to be able to get down as well. But like, no, we just can't. Oh, I still can't get over that. Okay, we could just. Okay, we can hit that. Edit makes staircase. I always thought this part was just so cool looking. It also makes it. Okay, I was gonna say it seems like you actually need the boxes or something. We do need the boxes or something. It's for a blue switch. Now to gently drop it, and glad they don't break when they actually drop. But like if you drop it with a shield for some reason, then all of a sudden the game's just like, no, we're just gonna drop it. We're just gonna break now. Just like, okay, buddy, you do you. And okay, now let's make it through the other side. So I am really hoping that we will be able to get the Tugger Store maybe in this temple, because that means we can actually fully complete it. I also like how this right here, it's just like, now I don't think you're going to like, go through to these pots that for whatever reason are very precious we're trying to protect. It's just like, I would think it would be going through the whole wall if that was actually the case. You'd also think that there would be something more special over here other than just that. It's like, can we knock it? Actually, I think this is a one door. Nope, never mind, you can't get to this. I was gonna say the one door that's actually blocked off by full fire. Let's just go to the other hallway. So I was saying that's the only thing that we could actually do in the fire temple then. So, We can head to the forest temple and Sheik just gave us a blue rupee. That's right, we never actually went back to this area as Adult Link. It's because we couldn't, because we didn't have Saria's song. So before we do that, then I'm actually gonna go back and... No, I was gonna say go talk to Saria. So I got distracted by this guy, so I guess this is just Saria Jr. right here. I'm sorry, Saria Jr. Just gotta get you out of here. You say go to the beanpole dude, aka the golden sculpture over there. Gotta get that guy out first though, because he could just easily yeet us out of here. Although we should probably... we can't even turn it nighttime yet because we don't have Sun Song yet. Another one of those songs that I'm hoping that we will be able to get soon enough here. Hey, calm down, Staria Jr. Like, we didn't even get on stairs yet before you even tried to, like, attack us. And yes, I just pointed us out by accident. So I think we can just use hook shots on these guys. Okay, we can. We don't actually need to waste our arrows just in case we need to use one on that mob. It feels like we should actually give that mob a name, so if you guys like Saria Jr., we could keep that name, but if you could think of another name for it though, we should just give some name suggestions, because I love naming things. She just like that Cuckoo by Hyrule Valley. Since it's a lonesome Cuckoo, it feels like it could just have a name. It's another one of those music, so I was like, I'm so happy to hear this song, because we only get to hear it when it's nighttime. And before we even go up here, we're curious to know if this grotto is still here. It is not. So, oh, no, it is. Though we can't actually do anything with it, though. Oh, or we can. I never actually tried to go back in the forest stage when we are as Adult Link. So I wonder if it's just like getting the mask, where it could just be random. And oh shoot, yeah. Need to wait until it's daytime in order to actually get this sculpture. Darn it! But that's okay, so we can actually go back into Mido's house, which we never actually went into. It's usually the first check that we go towards. And got some Deku Sticks and Deku Nuts. Just so far we're clear from hearts. Ooh! We got ourselves the second water temple key. So hoping that we can also get the iron boots in order to get down there. And a 46 sculpture token. 4 more away, we can get our final item from this. I like how this dude right here, okay, it's relaxed, has how his arms were crossed for whatever reason. But, see you guys. Really like a relaxed Kokiri though. You can't even get that little goopy over there. It was like, I don't think... Okay! So note to self, don't just throw things into the wall. Here's a spirit temple key. So it's a good thing you went back to check what that was. Oh my... I can say with confidence I've never actually seen that happen before. Just in all my times of playing Ocarina of Time. Nevertheless, I rapped I said, okay bro, I'm trying to go back inside my house here, can't you chill please? It's also too bad we get just use sticks as Adult Link. Like, how does that make any sense? Like, you would think it would be able to use them, but maybe the sticks are way too small. There is a potty here. I was like, I'm pretty sure there is something that we can check in here. Should also... Ooh, another sculpture token. Should also go back to all our rounds now that we have Epona. And I think we might need to raise Ingo before we can do the opponent's race, or whatever you would want to call that, to get the cow, because I'm pretty sure that cow is actually part of Cow Sanity. And ooh, I'm so glad we're getting back our arrows, because you only had 3 left, and I want to get that mob if we need to go back again. Just go here before we make it nighttime, just because we may as well just go get these. Also too bad that Kokiri don't have any way of defending themselves. Like, that sucks. Like, especially like Saria. Like, do you think she died? Because we know that they're, of course, sages, but it doesn't mean they're not still alive. So we see them at the end, but they don't just disappear. They're just ready to smash people. Yeah, I love how these guys can just jump up so high. Where did the hearts go between 7 years as well? They're on top of the roof usually. And that bloopy right there. And where did Fado go? We don't see her. Which makes me wonder if Fado also had a bigger role in the adult timeline as well, because she looks so different. Just like Saria, obviously she's important on here. And Mido, it feels like he could also had a bigger role in this as well. So he doesn't look like the rest of them. I like how this isn't like a brown tunic. Like we're wearing the Goron tunic and it's a different color. The Kokiri tunic also looks very earthy. There's something about hearing this music at Hyrule Field and just watching the sun go down and the moon rise up. It's just very relaxing. Like, I love how this is the randomized music for here. I think this is also the second time that we have had a steed that has it in Hyrule Field. I know for my own personal files I've had it at least once or twice. Still, it's like, it's so relaxing in comparison to having it be randomized for like Ganon's fight or something like that. Nice job, buddy. Nice try. She got by you. I love how the cow is the indicator that it's nighttime, while a Redead is the good morning chime. There's something about it is just super amusing. Like, I don't know what would be best for them, aside from of course the vanilla one, because hearing the howl at night also would make sense. And navigating this at night is a little bit more awkward. At least we made it back here. You can actually get to Scotia. Some of them you don't need nighttime for, some of them you do need nighttime for. And all of this was for a Deku Nut. But at least we know what was actually in it. So now, there's no Wolf Voices here. There's no Watchless here, which means this is Master Quest. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, that's fair. I landed directly on top of you. Now, sorry, buddy. I'm going to have to launch you off because I don't think the Deku Nuts are going to be able to reach you in time. And all of this up here is for a chest in case you are not used to Master Quest or haven't actually seen Master Quest before. And I find it kind of weird how there's just a switch up here for a key. Which is, well, it's usually a key, but in this case, it is. Oh, it's this Ruby that just filled us up. So I don't know. I don't think this is locked off by key. It is locked off by key, so we can't even do anything in here. But again, at least now we know that we need to find the key outside of the dungeon.
Nope.
Oh my goodness! I wasn't sure if it was actually going to launch us right off of there or not, but I'm glad it did. I also love how much the bobbins has changed between different Zelda games, because in the first game, or I guess the second game, they were definitely more peg-like, and in this one, they're more man-like. And then we got the ones of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, which look more like pigs and anteaters. And I'd say my favorite Moblin version is probably the ones in Wind Waker. We're not trying to avoid out right here though. Trying to go back. Oh, we need to get past Mido though. So maybe we should avoid out. Because I want to go back to Zora's River because there's a sculpture that we can get over there. I think there's also a few other things that we can get as well, other than that. Now is the perfect time to get a big fairy as well, so we can recover our hearts as well as our magic. It's also too bad there isn't one in a fire temple. So it's another thing in comparison to different versions, which I actually really like, is that there actually is a big fairy in the like room. Or at least the tile I like room, that is. And I don't know why they didn't also have that similar thing in vanilla. It makes it more handy, especially seeing the very beginning of this episode. We had like less than half of our health that we have now, and barely any magic, so that would have been great to have, but unfortunately, we didn't have it. And okay, I forgot on like Young Link, we can actually just get up here and just walk through this river. For the most part, not all of it. We're just tall enough to do that. And now here's this sculpture. We went to this one as Young Link, but it just wasn't here. And the other one, I don't think we can quite grab yet, because I think we need a long shot for that. But I guess we could go and see what there is for it. But also get the sculpture that is actually in Zora's domain as well. And it would just be a bunch of nuts anyways, so I guess we didn't really miss much. And okay, good morning. We need to wait till it's nighttime though first. Unless, unlike the ones at like the forest and other things, it would be similar to Goron City, which we don't need to turn nighttime. We'll find about that. We'll find out about that soon enough. We'll find about that. So we do need to wait for it, but I like how both Navi and the heart container over there is so powerful that you can just see it through this waterfall. But then the rest of the map is like, nope, we can't see it. I also just noticed that that check right there is actually vanilla, as it normally is a heart piece. Oh, I love how the sunset actually makes the waterfall also change colors. I was wondering how it would work, because we can't really see the sky, because, of course, there's a current over the Lake Hylia, which is also affecting here. It also just really sucks that the Zora domain just doesn't melt after. I have to wonder if that was the plan, but they scrapped it or something like that, because we do know from like looking at demos, but also the box art and stuff like that, that there is a lot of things that were scrapped out and changed. Here's that beautiful sculpture. So how come the one in Goron City, we don't need it to be nighttime, but for this one, we need it to be nighttime in order to get? It's a little goopy after all of that. It's not a bad thing, but it's just like, okay, okay. But it's still really beautiful, and it's just ice. It's just, it makes me feel so sad though, and annoyed that, again, it just doesn't defreeze. So this poor little dude down here, this is just frozen. Like, what did it do to you? Well, good to know that the, the roof is made out of wood, but the rest of it is made out of metal. By the rest of it, I mean the home. It's too bad we don't have the long shot. I really want to get this sculpture up here, but I don't think we can actually make it up here without that, because we can't just, we can't. Just barely too. It's like we can hit the home. Actually, maybe we don't need it. Is there to hit? Oh, we just don't need it. Don't know why I thought we needed to use the long shot to get up here, and it's a red rupee after all that. But at least we know what the sculpture has for us. So let's see if it was the last one that we needed in here. It's also really weird leaving some of these. So we got all the ones at Hyrule Field, but not all the ones in Kakariko Village. Oh, that's right, we didn't get the one as Young Link, which I do want to get, because I'm gonna turn into Young Link and get a few other things. Like, I've already planted a bunch of beans, which I'll do off camera, so I'll also unlock a few things. Still bothers me that we had to get this grower right here. I don't think we need the rumble feature for this one. Pretty sure this one in like, vanilla game, you actually do need, for whatever reason, the rumble pack to get that particular Grotto. I could be wrong, but I think it's just to be a way like, hey look, this actually sells some secrets. Dead end. I always thought that sign for some reason would just be like, yo, there's actually a great fairy in here. And this time we actually have Zelda's Lullaby. Like last time, I just blew this up before we could actually get the item from her. So hopefully we don't get fooled this time and actually get something good from her. And got ourselves a bloopy. But at least she listened to us and didn't fool us, though. And so we go back into the graveyard now that we can actually, get into this grave. I didn't think about it even. I didn't even think about that, but I mostly just wanted to get this guy, which I believe we could just defeat with the booper. I totally forgot it was Talon's noise, and a goopy which will still pick up because why not? It actually makes sure that the poor things actually disappear. Also, how did it just come back? Obviously, if you leave and come back after defeating a Scotia, it's there again, so you can actually get the token. In case you messed up getting it or something like that. Did it just come back to life? Or is there another thing that just happened? Okay. We're gonna make a bunch of fire keys here. Actually, no, we're just gonna defeat the keys first, and then we'll use Dent Fire to light that torch. Ooh, we got a bunch of bomb shoes, although I'm pretty sure we already have maxed out. And we did, so the unfortunateness, so unfortunately, we can't even get anything from it. Hi, Be Dead. Yes, I know, I can't believe I ran past you two. And hi, other Be Dead. Yes, I know, I'm making a bunch of noise. So maybe Rita just have a bunch of like migraines or stuff like that. I wouldn't blame them for wanting to scream at somebody just like running past them. Do we need to check this before we actually get the techno pun intended? Green rupee from that. That's okay though. I kind of expected it not to have anything for us, but I figured we'd just check anyways because you never know. I read it, bye read it. The bro just flinched there. I find it interesting how the readers just like flinch, and I wonder why they do. The readers are just such interesting creatures. They're pretty sure they're made out of clay, and then they either mourn or eat each other, and they just appear in Market Town after Ganon appeared, which I don't think Ganondorf actually put the readers there. I don't know and he probably did, but it feels like they're there to protect or to ward people away from getting hurt from Ganondorf as well. So we really just can't get this Rodeo, so my guess is that we'll probably actually get it once we get the Stone of Agony. Why is it called the Stone of Agony? Like, I'm pretty sure agony is a negative word. Maybe it's because it's in agony every time it goes to Rodeos. But I'm actually just going to drain the well, and we have one key left, so maybe we'll go to the like jail. Wait, why is that one like in jail with a golden Scotia? And how come we could just go through between the legs of the Scotia that's there, but not right underneath it? Do you think we'd be able to do that? But no. Another thing that we could do is blow that one pile up that we didn't do last time we were here. So that actually has another item that we could have easily gotten as well. But okay, little chest that we didn't get last time, we got ourselves a 48 Scotia token. So maybe we'll get in the last few Scotia tokens at the end of this episode. Who knows? And okay, there is a pot down here. And I'm pretty sure there's something down here that we can actually grab. Okay, 49, so maybe we will. Maybe we will. Who knows? Do you guys think we'll get the Scotia before time runs out? Okay, so we'll try this again. This time we'll just go right over here, get hit by a bunch of kids. And I don't blame them. And we got some bombs from that, and we... Alright. Okay, so now we try again. Okay, so the door is actually open for us. There's also another check that we can get. I totally forgot about this pot over here. Y'all just need to, like, calm down. Oh, there's a bomb there, too. Of course, all these keys are just going after us. Like, they are more of a nuisance than anything. Which, of course, I'm pretty sure that's what the keys are there for. That's right, motherfuckers. We avoided you. Oh no, okay, we got the scary like though. Just like, back off, buddy. Back off, bucko. Ah, there's Bill running right past us. We love Bill. Imagine imagine if Bubbles had legs. So we can see what Skulltula has for us first, and then we'll see what's inside of this chest. These are going to be our last 2 checks of the day. So we got ourselves a Bloopy, and in here we got ourselves a bundle of bombs. Okay, that's not too bad, but also sad that we had to turn back to Kid, because now we turned back into Adult Link. I'm pretty sure we're just going to have to be, like, I guess, bunny hoodless. Like, I still don't know what happened that had this be very quick as Adult Link. Maybe we'll keep those bombs there. We're just gonna drop down here so we don't get destroyed. So we don't get destroyed by those freaking keys. But yeah, I guess it's not that bad, but like, if anybody knows what made us go so quickly while pulling out the sword, or well, getting the Master Sword, like, my guess is I had to do something with the bunny hood, but then again, it could also just not be. Ooh, that was big magic. I'm just trying to get some recovery hearts. But yeah, anyways, before I ramble on here, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up, slap that subscribe button, say something down in the comments down below, do what you do, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're wondering what's in these right here, are actually just, I think it's a heart container and a heart piece, or 2 heart pieces. One of those things, and we are avoiding them for another challenge. That's right. This one, for whatever reason, just doesn't have a big fairy. I think it's one of those spots where people will be like, hey, there's something here that you could talk to, or you need to use a sock for it. I'm not sure. But either way, until we do anything else and ramble on more. Peace.